So what's up, guys? I just want to have my 2 cents these last 2.5 weeks, these last couple weeks. That's all I did pretty much, especially the fact that my girl's pregnant right now. Had a chance to really watch the Olympics, from gymnastics to track and field, but more importantly, wrestling. And congratulations to America. I believe we had 39 Olympic gold medals in comparison to China, who had 38. We beat them by one, by Juan. But let's get straight to it, because I think obviously the sport that I watched the most was wrestling. USA wrestling, as a matter of fact, and I want to congratulate them because they had an amazing performance. I know a lot of them who ended up taking silver and bronzes. I know they're right there to eventually capture gold. But I'd like to just kind of give my 2 cents on the whole team, and I'd like to start off with Greco. I think there's a lot of talent, man. There's a lot of talent there, but I also feel like in America, we need to start that culture again. In 2007, we ended up winning the world championships, and I remember that time that everybody was at the Olympic Training Center. Everybody was training together, and I just feel like it comes down to the grassroots levels. That there's high school kids that really want to pursue Greco. I think they should start pursuing it right out of high school. And I know that one day we will win another world champion, and we will prevail. Women's freestyle, I mean, what can I say? Adeline Gray, phenomenal, man. Strong athlete. She ended up taking silver. She lost a little by a girl that she has been before, the German. Just the little technical errors that she made, and that cost her to win the Olympic gold medal. But congratulations to her. She ended up picking up a silver medal, made it all the way to the finals from 2016. I remember how hurt she was, the fact that she wasn't able to bring back gold, but she came back this time around and eventually captured an Olympic silver medal. Sarah Hildebrandt, little minor error. She made it all the way to the semifinals. I think if I was to give some advice, I think she really needs to hone in on the tactical. There's three things that I like to kind of compare my fights to, or the three different eras and three different styles of way to view for score, whether it's fighting or wrestling. It's the technical, the tactical, and the hustle. And that sometimes you got to be a little more tactical, especially in the last seconds. But that ended up costing her. She ended up getting lateral drop by the Chinese and lost to go into the finals to potentially go up against, one of the most dominant wrestlers pound for pound in any category of freestyle, Greco and women's, which was a Chinese. So congratulations to her. But she ended up coming back, taking a bronze. Tamara, if I'm pronouncing it right, my R is a little crazy, but congratulations to her. She's been extremely solid. She went out, she won the Olympic gold medal. She pretty much dominated. I mean, when somebody recognizes that they have an ability and their heart is able to mesh, like that's what equals the 1% of the 1%ers. Are the ones that are able to connect the mind, the goodness of the mind with the heart, with the passion, the will, the desire. And for that reason, she is a 2021 Olympic champion. Helen Marulis, I think she could have let go a little bit more, and I think when it comes to the absolute best in the world, you have to take more chances. And I think it was an Olympic champ versus an Olympic champ in the semis, and she ended up losing. She ended up losing in there, but against the best in the world, especially if you're coming down or going up, you have to take chances. You have to take risks. So if there's anything that I could give her some pointers on, I was like, take a little more risk. Especially, you don't want to lose a match 1-1 or 2-1 or even 3-1. You want to go out there and be like, you know what? I went out there and I tried. You can live a little bit better through that. But remember, against the best, you always have to take risks, even though you are an Olympic champion as well. But still, you have to hit them with the unpredictability. Oh man, who else? So yeah, let's get into men's freestyle. If I'm forgetting anybody, I'm sorry. I apologize. Men's freestyle, Thomas Gilman. Let's start off with Thomas Gilman. Thomas Gilman did an incredible job at keeping the pace and allowing and making these foreigners wrestle. I remember when I first won the Olympics, that's exactly what I did. I made them and I forced them to wrestle. When you get real super technical guys, you have to force them to wrestle. When you're able to do that, you're going to be able to open up a lot of things up. You're able to wear these dudes down. You can't do that to everybody. But against the very, very technical guys, you really got to invest in wearing them, push, pressure, pulls, even taking, these half shots, because the more they think and the more their level changes, the more they think you're coming, the more tired they're going to get. But he ended up losing the first match, which he should have which he could have won in the last 6 seconds to the Russian who had won the Worlds, who ended up winning the Olympics, Gugayev, if I'm pronouncing it right. But he ended up coming back, taking bronze. But the reason why Thomas Gilman is special is because he makes people wrestle. And I think that's extremely important. He never lets down that pedal. For that reason, I respect that dude a lot. You know, let's go down to, oh my God, let's go down to David Taylor. Or I'm sorry, let's go with Kyle Dake and then David Taylor. Kyle Dake, man, I feel for you, man. I feel for you because you are a gold. You know, I was picturing you win the Olympics. You beat, and I think the rest of the world was too. You beat Jordan Burroughs, one of the greatest American wrestlers of all time. I mean, your gut wrenches. Man, it's vicious. And it's so beautiful when I see you get on top and turn people. It's just, it's nothing like nobody when they have a gut. It's just extremely special. But I think for him, I don't know if the weight cut was a little too much. I still haven't had a chance to. I still haven't had a chance to see his. I just saw highlights with his match against the Belarusian, but I think it might have been a little more tactical, and I think it just. I don't know if the weight cut was a little too much, but that just didn't seem like the Kyle Dake that we all know. And I think if he's able to get those ducks in order, man, whoo, watch out, world. I can see him getting on top of Sidakava, anybody, and literally teching them with nothing but gut wrenches. Let's go to David Taylor, man. David Taylor is probably the most technical wrestlers. He has a good system, man, with Kel, and he's a believer, and he's bought in everything that Kel Center has taught him, which has been his pressures and his pulls, everything that he does from the tie-ups, and he's a winner, man. His connection of his mind, his heart and his ability is right there, and that's what equals the 1%ers. That's what equals the 1%ers in this world. That's what equals an Olympic champion, man. Those who are willing to rise, you know, when they are down. And I think him being down to Yazdani in the last 15 seconds of that match, which Yazdani is a world and Olympic champion, which was super cool to watch, man. That David did not, he didn't forget about his dream, man. He wasn't going to be that guy. I was like, I could have, would have, or should have. He went out there and he pulled the trigger and he took him down and he got the W. You know, congratulations to him. Kyle Snyder. Let's go with Kyle Snyder now. Kyle Snyder is man, he's a natural, man. I was extremely and super happy that Kyle Snyder made the transition to with Kel, you know, because there comes a point where you do become stagnant and you do have to evolve, and you do have to pick up certain things. If you watch a lot of John Smith's commentary, he was doing a really good job of analyzing and talking about those little two things. Like every year, you should come out with a couple of things, whether they're setups or actual moves, where you can surprise people. You know, it's all about tricks and trades, man. It's all about the setup when you get to the highest level. And I think I go back to that match with Sabdulayev. I mean, Sabdulayev really is pound for pound, man. And we know that going in there. I mean, you beat a guy like Kyle Snyder, you know, and the way the matches have gone, it's gone Sabdulayev, Kyle Snyder, then it went Sabdulayev again. But you know, I think for that match, I think it's a little more tactical too, man. I think with great wrestlers, man, you got to bring the fight for them. And I think every second counts. The more they react, the more you pressure, the more you pull them, man, the more likely in the later rounds, in the last two minutes to even a minute of that match, man, things will go your way, man. You'd be surprised the best guys in the world you can even break. And not least, Gable Stevenson, man. He is, man, since the first time I saw this kid wrestle, man, I knew he was special. He was special because his agility, man, his center of gravity, his biomechanics. I remember seeing him and telling him right after he won the Olympic trials, and we ended up going to the after party. I said, hey, bro, I have never seen a heavyweight wrestler like you. I said, you better go out there. Listen to me. You better go out there. You better win gold. And his mind was already there. I mean, within 6 seconds, guys, and that tells you something. That's something that we can learn as competitors, as wrestlers, man. Never stop wrestling. I guarantee if there's one person that I do feel bad for out of the whole tournament, is that damn Turk. Because that Turk almost never came to his feet to actually do anything. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna live with that for the rest of his life. He's either gonna have to make it better, come back and win an Olympic title, but as a competitor, man, stuff will forever and always live with you. But I just want to congratulate everybody from women's to Greco. I'm sorry if I forgot anybody. Thank you guys for entertaining all of us. Thank you guys for giving us the joy of wrestling, man. And it's awesome to see America back at its peak again. So again, congratulations. 2024 is 3 years away, and I'm excited to see all you guys come back, and hopefully all you guys can capture gold. Sincerely, King Triple C.